flowers and a heart full of kindness. Alara spent her days helping the forest creatures, healing wounded birds, and spreading joy through her magical songs. But not far from Alara's forest, deep within a twisted, thorny wood, lived a bitter old witch named Morva. Her hut was made of blackened stone, and her heart was filled with envy. Years ago, Morva had once been a fairy herself, but her desire for power turned her magic dark. She could not bear to see Alara happy and loved by all. One day, Morva brewed a powerful spell. "If I can take Alara's light," she hissed, "the forest will no longer sing, and I shall be the most powerful of all." She created an enchanted rose that shimmered with beauty, yet held a curse. Anyone who touched it would slowly lose their magic. Morva disguised herself as a traveler and left the rose in the heart of the fairy glade, knowing Alara's curious and kind nature would draw her to it. As expected, Alara found the glowing rose during her morning flight. She gently picked it up, and at once she felt a chill. Her wings lost their glow, and her magic dimmed. The birds stopped singing, and the forest grew quiet. Word spread quickly that Alara was falling ill. The animals wept, and the trees drooped with sorrow. The once joyful forest became still. But Alara, even in her weakness, didn't lose hope. "Magic may fade," she whispered, "but kindness never does." One night, as the moonlight bathed the glade, a tiny squirrel brought Alara a message. A wise owl had discovered the truth that the rose was cursed by Morva. Summoning her last bit of strength, Alara flew to the witch's hut. "Morva," she said gently, "I know what you've done, but I am not here to punish you. I'm here to ask why." Morva, shocked by her words, burst into tears. "Because I was lonely," she admitted. "Everyone forgot me. I thought power would fill the emptiness." Alara reached out her fading hand. "You don't need to steal magic to be loved. You just need to share your heart again." Morva hesitated, then took her hand. As their fingers touched, a warm light grew between them. The curse broke, and Alara's wings shone once more. But something more amazing happened. Morva's heart began to heal. Her dark robes faded, her gnarled hands softened, and her magic glowed with gentle light once again. From that day, Alara and Morva worked together to protect the forest. The fairy glade bloomed with flowers that never wilted, and even the thorns in Morva's woods turned into vines of gold. And so, the tale of the fairy and the witch became a legend, a reminder that even the darkest heart can bloom with kindness and love.
Fab Mobile. Download now.
Sunlight falling over the village. Nestled peacefully among rolling hills, Amara walks through the village square, her expression thoughtful as she watches other children play. She lingers on the edge of the group, a quiet observer of the joyful games. The peaceful atmosphere of the village contrasts with the hidden longing in Amara's gaze. Sunlight bathes the cozy cottage, illuminating shelves full of books and flowers. Amara gently assists her grandmother in tending to their indoor garden. The cottage exudes warmth and tranquility, yet a sense of solitude lingers in the air. Amara smiles politely, but her eyes reveal a distant, faraway gaze. Lost in thought, Amara's mind wanders to another place. Deep in her thoughts, she reached the cottage attic. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, illuminating forgotten relics. Amara, with eyes full of youthful wonder, treads softly through the silent space. Her foot catches, sending her stumbling, her hand grasping at the unknown beneath a pile of blankets. She kneels, pulling away the faded fabric, revealing a treasure from another time. A beautiful old dollhouse emerges from beneath the dust, its intricate details hinting at stories untold. Amara sits back, her eyes wide with fascination as she gazes upon the dollhouse. In the quiet of her room, she delicately sets a dollhouse on a small table. The dollhouse, a miniature world of wooden doors and crystal windows, captures her imagination. Amara whispers, her voice filled with longing. I wish I could go inside and see what it is like to live in there. Her eyes reflect a dream of stepping into the tiny, perfect life within. At night, the dollhouse glows with an otherworldly light, casting long shadows across Amara's room. Amara dozed off peacefully, unaware of the magic about to unfold. A surge of magic shrinks Amara, reducing her to the size of a doll. Her eyes snap open, wide with disbelief, as she finds herself tiny. Amara stands before the dollhouse, now a towering structure in her newly diminutive world. The dollhouse door creaks open, a silent welcome to Amara. Inside, the dollhouse pulses with light and music, beckoning Amara into its embrace. Tiny teacups fill with steaming cocoa, their warmth promising comfort. Amara settles onto the plush velvet couch, welcomed by its gentle bounce. Amara steps into the dollhouse kitchen, her eyes wide with curiosity. The sweet scent of baking cookies fills the tiny kitchen, a comforting aroma. Fresh cookies baked by themselves on a miniature stove. The rich aroma fills the air, creating a sense of warmth and comfort. Amara's fingers twitch, inching closer to the warm cookies. She touches the miniature stove, a spark of wonder in her eyes. She enters the dollhouse library, where books float in a mesmerizing dance. She steps further into the room, drawn by the silent beckoning of countless stories. A gentle touch as her fingers graze the spine of a leather-bound volume. Her eyes widen, reflecting the magical dance of the books around her. The library is filled with floating books, each one a portal to another world. She is surrounded by the silent, swirling tales of the dollhouse library. Amara stands before the dollhouse garden, her eyes widening as she beholds the explosion of colors. The tiny flowers seem to pulse with life, each petal a brushstroke of rainbow hues. She marvels at the delicate details, lost in the miniature world's vibrant beauty. The garden's charm fills Amara with a sense of wonder, her imagination ignited by its enchanting allure. Sunlight floods the dollhouse, illuminating the stillness as Amara steps into the miniature living room. A voice echoes, breaking the silence. Welcome, Amara. Amara, startled, whirls around, her eyes searching. Who said that? A gentle voice responds, revealing the house's guardian. I'm the guardian of this house. I am Leora. You awakened its magic by wishing with a pure heart. Amara's voice echoes in the tiny room. Can I stay here forever? Leora's gentle words fill the space. The house shows its wonders to kind souls, but it is meant to guide, not to keep. Leora continues, her voice soft yet firm.
Talabat, food, grocery, and more. Download today and get started.
Each visitor learns something special. Her voice cuts through the silence. You care deeply for others, but you sometimes feel lonely, don't you? With heartfelt sincerity, she begins to gesture around the room. The magic of the house isn't only in these walls, Leora says, her voice soft. It lives in love, kindness, and the moments we share. Her eyes gleam as she insists, you have that magic inside you. In the dimness of her room, Amara is captivated by the dollhouse's otherworldly glow. A strange sensation envelops Amara as she feels herself growing, reaching towards the distant ceiling. The dollhouse shrinks, its ethereal shimmer fading as it returns to its normal form. Amara blinks, the strange feeling receding as she returns to her normal state. Amara bursts into the cottage kitchen, her energy filling the cozy space. Her grandmother stands at the stove, a gentle hum escaping her lips as she busies herself with breakfast preparations. Amara's voice rings out with youthful enthusiasm. Grandma, can we invite some children from the village over to play today? Grandmother pauses from her cooking, her expression thoughtful as she considers Amara's request. The aroma of breakfast fills the air, a comforting scent mingling with the promise of a day filled with laughter and play. In the heart of the vibrant cottage garden, Amara stands encircled by a chorus of joyous village children. Their laughter dances through the air, weaving tales of friendship and innocent games. Amid the joyful chaos, Amara's gaze softly drifts towards the dollhouse, a silent guardian of forgotten dreams. A knowing smile graces Amara's lips, a secret pact with the past revive in her heart. The enchantment lives on in my heart, a whisper of magic that exceeds time and space. The cottage garden breathes with renewed life, its flowers blooming in harmony with the stories shared and the memories cherished.
It's so good. And you know, a lot of you people, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You guys say like, ew, that's so disgusting. How could you? Do you eat chicken? Do you eat cow? Like, make that make sense. Make it make.
With the Amazon app, I get to snag the best beauty finds like this mascara at incredible prices delivered straight to my door. Download the Amazon app now. You'll thank me later.
Save more. Download the Amazon app.
In a forgotten corner of the enchanted forest, where even the sunlight tiptoed quietly through the trees, lived an old witch named Morla. She was known for her dark potions, her stormy cloak, and the wild wind that followed her wherever she went. Villagers feared her, for they believed she turned children into frogs and cursed crops with a whisper. But what they didn't know that Morla was not truly wicked. Long ago, she had been kind and full of laughter until her heart was broken by betrayal. Since then, she chose to live alone, far from anyone who could hurt her again. Not far from her crooked cottage, hidden behind a waterfall, lived a gentle fairy named Leora. She was young, with wings like shimmering petals and a heart as warm as spring sunlight. Leora had heard whispers about the scary old witch, but fairies believe in looking for the good in every soul. One day, while flying through the forest, Leora saw a crow with a broken wing struggling near Morla's cottage. The witch, standing nearby, scowled at the bird and muttered, "Why do they always find me?" To Leora's surprise, Morla carefully picked up the crow and took it inside. Curious, Leora hovered near the window. She watched as Morla mended the wing with a golden herb and whispered a soft healing spell. Leora smiled. "So the stories are wrong," she whispered to herself. That night, Leora crept into Morla's garden and left a small crystal flower on the windowsill as thanks for her kindness. Morla found it the next morning and was puzzled. She hadn't seen a flower like that in 100 years. Each day after that, Leora left something small and magical: a glowing acorn, a humming mushroom, a bottle of dew that sang. Slowly, the witch's garden began to bloom again. Curious, Morla set a trap one night to catch the mysterious visitor. Leora fell right into it, caught in a net of moonlight and vines. Morla approached, her eyes cold. "Who are you?" she asked. "I'm Leora," the fairy said softly. "I only wanted to thank you." "For what?" "For being kind to the crow," Leora replied, smiling even as the vines tightened. "I knew there was goodness in you." Morla blinked. No one had said that to her in decades. With a sigh, she released Leora. "You're a strange little thing." From that night on, something changed. Morla and Leora began meeting at twilight, sharing stories, seeds, and laughter. The old garden turned vibrant once more, full of fairy dust and witches' magic. Birds returned, and the air felt lighter. The villagers noticed that their crops grew better, and strange illnesses vanished. They still feared the forest, but they whispered of a strange magic that now felt gentle. And so, a witch who had forgotten how to love, and a fairy who believed in second chances, became friends, and together, they healed not just each other, but the land around them.
Become a multimillionaire. Win 2 million dirhams only with Dream Dubai. Participate now.
Welcome to Whispered Tales, where reality meets with magic. Once upon a time, there was a floating kingdom suspended between dreams and reality, called Lumoria. Their clouds blush pink with the first light, mirroring the warm beauty below. Fireflies dance like scattered stars, their gentle glow weaving through the serene landscape. The kingdom hangs suspended, a sign of magic and wonder, awaiting the dawn. As the sun ascends, Lumoria prepares to greet a new day, its beauty untouched and timeless. There lived a young and gifted fairy named Leora Moonstitch. She wasn't just any fairy. She was the kingdom's most enchanting fashion designer. Each dress in Leora's boutique is a shimmering design of enchanting fashion. Leora's world, where nature and shimmering fashion intertwine, creating a warm glow. Starlight Threads Boutique floats serenely on a lily pad. The boutique's gentle sway on the water adds a touch of magic. The dresses seem to dance in the windows, inviting all to experience Leora's unique vision. Leora used to sit serenely at her design table, enveloped by a gentle glow of natural light. Shimmering fabrics flow around her, resembling captured starlight. Spools of shimmery threads gleam like distant galaxies, each strand a universe of color. Her fingers dance with practiced grace, perfectly stitching a dress of sunbeam silk. She delicately adds raindrop pearls, each one scattering light in a celestial display. Finally, she sprinkles butterfly wing dust, adding an otherworldly glow. In Lumoria, fairies flutter through the kingdom and showcasing Leora's beautifully glowing designs. A fairy in a gown dances, the fabric flowing, a sign of the magic woven into every thread of Leora's creation. Another fairy, wrapped in a scarf, remains untouched by the chilly breeze, shielded by Leora's enchantment. The kingdom thrives with the enchanted designs Leora has brought to Lumoria. One day, when sunlight bathes Queen Seraphina's palace in a golden glow, illuminating the royal figure of Queen Seraphina Starbloom as she addresses her court, she announced, "And for this year's festival, I have a special request." She turns her gaze towards Leora, singling her out with a request. "Leora, your talent has not gone unnoticed. I would be honored if you would design my gown for the Festival of Eternal Blossoms." Leora, stammering slightly, responds with a mix of awe and panic. "Your Majesty, it would be an honor, a truly great one. I am just nervous about such a grand task." Leora arrives at the Silver Willow Grove, where ancient willows whisper secrets in the breeze. Moonbeams dance through the willow branches, casting an ethereal glow upon the enchanted ground. With graceful movements, Leora carefully gathers the shimmering moonbeam lace. Each delicate piece shimmers like captured starlight, a sign of Leora's dedication. She navigates the mystical grove exactly, her cleverness shining as bright as the moonbeams. Leora steps cautiously into the Aurora Caves, a realm of breathtaking beauty and veiled danger. The cavern unfolds as a mesmerizing network of crystal formations, glowing with beautiful light. She carefully gathers crystal thread, a luminous material humming with magical energy. The dual nature of Lumoria comes alive, a place where extraordinary beauty conceals hidden perils. Sky Lake glistens under the sun as Leora's gentle warmth fills the air with a soft lullaby. Across the water, the SEA sprite's faint, beautiful song responds to Leora's melody. A shimmering strand of wave silk, revived with the colors of the ocean, drifts dreamily toward Leora. She collected the silk, and her mystical abilities connects with the magical beings of the lake. In her enchanted boutique, surrounded by shimmering fabrics and scattered beads, Leora is absorbed in her craft. Her brow furrows with intense concentration as her fingers dance with moonbeam lace, crystal thread, and wave silk. Each stitch is a sign of her dedication, shaping Queen Seraphina's gown with details. The air crackles with creative energy, hinting at the extraordinary design about to unfold. Valen, a mischievous wind sprite, bursts into Lumoria, his presence a whirlwind of untamed energy. His playful chaos unfolds, scattering Leora's fabrics across the heavens, turning order into confusing untidiness. The skies transform into a vibrant, chaotic mess, colors colliding in a dance of unpredictable beauty. The kingdom is wrapped in a swirling embrace of scattered textiles, a sign of Valen's annoying touch. Her boutique
Talabat, food, grocery, and more. Install it now.
Boutique turned into a mess. She was standing in between the chaos, her shoulders slumped. Everything was wasted and giving the sense of loss. Her gaze sweeps over a half-finished dress form, she sighed, sign of her impossible deadline. Inside starlight threads, fairy lights cast a magical glow, illuminating delicate fabrics and antique sewing machines. Leora's fingers delicately trace the patterns on shimmering silk as the air fills with lavender and old paper. The most magical threads are the ones spun from kindness and courage. Her eyes snap open, a decision made. I have to ask for help. The soft glow of the fairy lights dances across her face as she makes her decision. Beneath the twin moons, Lumoria shines, its glowing beauty unveiled. Leora, with her radiant purple hair, stands as a sign of hope in the tranquil night. Her voice rings out, clear and commanding, as she raises her hands to the heavens. Glowing pollen dances on the gentle breezes, carrying whispers to her fairy allies. Petals, softly glowing, descend through the boutique, guided by flower fairies. Light fairies scatter silver dust, fragments of moonlight across the room. Shadow fairies bring whispers of the morning breeze, adding mystery to the air. An enchanted show of fairy talents weaves together, creating a magical ambiance. The boutique is bathed in a beautiful light, a haven of enchantment. Each fairy contributes to the delicate balance of light and shadow, beauty and mystery. The boutique glows with magic as fairies begin their enchanting work. Tiny sparks of color dance around a gown, each fairy adding their unique magic to the fabric. Giggles echo through the boutique as the fairies stitch and share stories. A relaxing sense of unity fills the air as the fairies collaborate on their magical creation. The fairies combined magic, creating a breathtaking spectacle. Dawn breaks over Starlight Threads boutique, casting a soft glow upon a gown of ethereal beauty. The gown shimmers, a symphony of colors dancing in the light, a sign of the fairies' magic. Blossoms adorn the gown, eternally fresh, whispering tales of everlasting enchantment. A living masterpiece, the gown embodies the love and dedication poured into its creation. The boutique holds its breath, revealing the breathtaking result of a collective dream. Queen Seraphina's presence fills the palace with awe. A collective gasp sweeps through the palace as all eyes fixate on her. Outside the palace, Lumoria awakens in a riot of floral color. 100 butterflies ascend, their wings painting the sky. The gown is a sign of hope and magic. Lumoria bursts into life, hosting the magnificent festival of eternal blossoms. Laughter and enchanting melodies fill the air as fairies gather from every corner of the realm. The kingdom turns into vibrant colors, showcasing the fairy world's perfect harmony. Each blossom and fluttering wing contributes to the symphony of celebration, a true sign of eternal joy. Leora watches the vibrant festival outside her boutique, a gentle smile playing on her lips. The boutique glows with warmth, each light carefully placed to highlight the exquisite fabrics. Leora stands feeling proud, contemplating the legacy she is building, one stitch at a time. In Lumoria, fairies drift ethereally, each a vision in Leora's designs. They carry tokens, symbols of the love and magic woven into Leora's creations. Each seam of Leora's design seems sewn with collaborative magic. The fairies, radiant in their purpose, demonstrate the essence of collaboration. Their harmonious dance illustrates that true magic blossoms through collaboration. Leora approaches a weathered marker, the cool stone welcoming her gentle touch. A faint smile graces Leora's lips.
Fab Mobile. Download now.
A silent connection to the past. Whispering to the silent stones, Leora expresses her gratitude. Thank you, grandmother. Your words still guide me. Her voice blends with the rustling leaves, feeling her grandmother's presence. I feel them in the rustle of these leaves, in the heart of Lemuria itself. The wind carries echoes of forgotten tales, enveloping Leora in a comforting embrace. Sunlight streams through the crystalline wonders of Aurora Caves, where a soft, ethereal glow illuminates the enchanted space. Young fairies, their wings shimmering with shining hues, flutter through the air, filling the caves with excited whispers. Inspired by Leora's courage, the fairies carefully gather strands of crystal thread, their small hands moving with nimble precision. The cave echoes with the sound of their laughter and the gentle tinkling of crystals, a symphony of youthful exuberance. The glow of the crystals intensifies, reflecting the fairies' collective joy and the enduring legacy of Leora's bravery. Sunlight paints the surface of Sky Lake with liquid gold. Sea sprites, beings of pure light and water, converge around Leora, their gratitude tangible in the air. With gifts of wave silk shimmering like moonlight, the sprites honor Leora. An alliance is forged between Leora and the sea sprites, the air alive with newfound respect and understanding. As the sun dips below the horizon, Leora stands poised on her lily pad, her silhouette a testament to Lemuria's fading beauty. A gentle breeze whispers through her wings, carrying the scent of tranquility and peace. Surrounded by her beautiful fairy friends, their presence gives a silent support. Night falls on Lemuria, and Leora's boutique is softly lit by the ethereal glow of fireflies. The dresses shimmer in the gentle light, as if enchanted by the magic of the evening. A magical atmosphere envelops the scene, promising dreams and possibilities. The boutique stands as a sign of beauty, its charm heightened by the night's embrace. Whenever the fairies of Lemuria wore her creations, they carried a little reminder: true magic is made together.
I opened the Amazon app, compared prices, and scooped up the best deals.
Save more. Download the Amazon app.
Welcome back to my channel, where all your imaginations live. Once upon a shimmering in the magical kingdom of Lunaria, its rose gold towers gleam with a radiant, ethereal beauty. Crystal fountain. Dear listeners, Tonight, we enter the heart of the enchanted forest, where magic flows like moonlight and secrets hide in every shadow. Among the whispers of ancient trees live two fairy sisters, one born of sunlight, the other of starlight. Bound by love, yet divided by desire, this is the tale of Leora and Serenia, the two fairy sisters. As dawn breaks, the enchanted forest awakens, its ancient trees draped in a mystical light. Leora, her golden wings catching the first rays of sunlight, kneels with infinite tenderness beside a wounded bird. Her gentle touch promises healing, a silent vow to protect the forest's smallest creatures. Meanwhile, Serenia, her sapphire wings ablaze, dances through the trees, chasing butterflies in an unrestrained display of joy. Sunlight streams through the canopy of the enchanted forest, painting the ground in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Leora, her face a roadmap of wisdom, gestures towards a patch of vibrant herbs, her kind eyes reflecting the sunlight. Serenia kneels beside her, her youthful energy barely contained, but her gaze is drawn towards the dark, signaling depths of the woods. Leora's voice rings with ancient knowledge as she explains. This herb, its leaves can mend even the deepest cuts. Serenia's impatience flickers across her face as she glances back at the woods, the lure of the unknown pulling at her. Serenia asks, a playful glint in her eyes.
And what lies beyond those trees, Leora? Any herbs that can mend boredom, perhaps?
As twilight descends, Serenia's joyous laughter rings through the enchanted forest, a melody chasing the dance of glimmering fireflies. Her playful chase leads her deeper into the woods, where ancient trees stand as silent guardians. A stumble breaks her walk. Small hands reach out, seeking grip on a moss-covered trunk. In that moment, a hidden path reveals itself, veiled by tangled vines and the soft glow of luminous fungi. The air grows heavy with mystery as the path shows signs, its darkness promising secrets untold. Serenia pauses, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and irresistible curiosity, drawn towards the forest's hidden heart. Silver Lake at night shimmers under the moon's ethereal glow, its surface a mirror to the heavens. A breathtaking sight unfolds at the lake's heart, a crystal lotus in full bloom, radiating otherworldly light. The lotus's glow dances across the water, painting the night with hues of magic and wonder. Serenia arrives at the lake's edge, her silhouette framed against the luminous backdrop. Her eyes widen.
तुझे पता है ना हम किसी पे भी भरोसा नहीं कर सकते कहीं उन लोगों ने हमें रन आउट करा दिया तो
Eyes widen, reflecting the lotus's radiant light as she beholds the breathtaking spectacle. An awed silence falls as Serenia gazes upon the crystal lotus, a silent promise hanging in the air. On the serene expanse of Silver Lake, Serenia reaches out, her fingers trembling as she approaches a pristine lotus flower. The fading light casts long shadows as the water's surface erupts in a swirling vortex of spectral figures. Ethereal forms shimmer and unite, their presence a stark contrast to the tranquil lake. A chorus of voices rises from the spectral figures, a haunting warning echoing across the water. They intone, their words laced with ancient power.
Only hearts free of selfish desire may touch the lotus. Greed will awaken the curse of stillness.
At Silver Lake, Serenia recoils, a mix of surprise and unease flickering across her face. Her gaze is irresistibly drawn back to the lotus, its attraction a silent, powerful force. A battle wages within her, the desire for power etched into every line of her expression. The lotus shimmers, promising untold strength, as Serenia remains torn between caution and ambition. Her eyes reflect the tempting gleam of the lotus, a dangerous path unfolding before her. The air crackles with unspoken potential as Serenia contemplates the choice that could change everything. Moonlight spills into the room, casting a gentle glow upon the serene face of Serenia as she sleeps. Behind her tranquil facade, a tempest brews dreams of unchecked ambition and desires claw at her subconscious. In the back of her mind, Serenia envisions herself wielding power equivalent to that of the fairy queen. Visions of unparalleled grand palace flash vividly, showcasing Serenia enthroned, her authority absolute and unquestioned. The weight of her desires presses heavily, the dreamscape swirling with potent images of dominance and control. Even in slumber, the allure of power consumes her, shaping her dreams into a landscape of endless possibility and looming consequence. The sun-drenched surface of Silver Lake glimmers, hiding unseen depths as Leora arrives, her senses alert. She scans the tranquil waters, an unpleasant sensation of danger prickling her skin. Her gaze settles on Serenia, the air around them thick with unspoken warnings. Leora's expression is a mix of concern and urgency as she approaches her sister. Leora pleads, her voice carrying over the gentle lapping of the lake. Her eyes reflect a deep-seated fear as she implores, "Let us protect the lotus instead of seeking it for ourselves." On the tranquil shores of Silver Lake, Serenia's eyes ignite with fierce defiance. A silent challenge hangs in the air as she disregards Leora's urgent warning. Her hand extends, drawn by an irresistible force, towards the shimmering crystal lotus. The crystal lotus pulsates with an otherworldly light as Serenia's fingers brush against its delicate petals. A surge of raw energy courses through her as then abruptly darkens to an unnatural, abyssal hue. An invisible force ripples outwards, a wave of cold so intense it twisted the air. Trees nearest the shore become instant monuments to winter's fury, covered with shimmering ice. Branches crackle as they transform into delicate crystal statues, frozen in a silent scream. In the enchanted forest, a silent terror unfolds as the curse of stillness descends. Vibrant flowers, once dancing in the breeze, are imprisoned in crystal. Tiny creatures, mid-leap, are frozen, their joyous movements halted. Playful fairies, with wings poised for flight, become fragile statues. The forest transforms into a haunting gallery of frozen life, a sign of the curse's chilling power.
Hey, it's me.
Talabat, food, grocery, and more. Download today and get started.
A horror of silence blankets the woods, broken only by the faint cracking of spreading ice. At the edge of Silver Lake, Serenia collapses, the weight of realization crashing down upon her. Tears carve paths through her anguish as the still water reflects her shattering world. Her magnificent wings begin to shimmer, an ethereal glow turning ominous as unnatural frost spreads across their delicate expanse. The feathers,
transform, hardening into brittle, crystalline structures that betray their once soaring grace. Trapped by her own despair, Serenia is frozen in place, a statue of grief against the fading light of the lake. On the tranquil shores of Silver Lake, Leora embraces Serenia, her face a canvas of profound sorrow. The wind whispers secrets across the water's surface as they cling to each other, their connection a fragile lifeline. Leora's eyes, pools of unwavering devotion, reflect the gravity of her unspoken promise. The gentle lapping of waves against the shore underscores the weight of her upcoming sacrifice. Leora murmurs, her voice thick with emotion. She vows, her words in the air like a whispered prayer, a sign of boundless love.
If love is the purest wish, then let mine be to save you.
At Silver Lake, Leora's hands hover gently, a silent promise over Serenia's heart. Her fingers reach, drawn to the mystical lotus, a touch that could alter destinies. The moment her skin meets the bloom, a surge of golden energy erupts, bathing the surroundings in radiant light. The force of the energy ripples outwards, an unstoppable wave of transformation. Silver Lake reflects the brilliant golden hue, mirroring the profound shift taking place. The crystal, once solid, explodes into a dazzling shower of light, each piece a tiny star against the vast areas of Silver Lake. A peaceful wave of warmth emanates from the shattered fragments, washing over the landscape. The air shimmers as the ancient curse, a dark shroud, begins to visibly unravel. Spray of shadow vanish like smoke, revealing the lake's beauty beneath. The surrounding trees seem to breathe a collective sigh of relief as the oppressive energy fades. Silver Lake reflects the sky's pure light, its surface now serene and undisturbed, freed from its long captivity. The enchanted forest awakens as crystal statues shimmer, their forms dissolving like morning frost under an unseen Sunday. Life surges back into the flora, colors exploding across flower petals in a vibrant, breathtaking spectacle. Frozen creatures stir from their slumber, their eyes gleaming with newfound vitality and curiosity. The forest breathes again, a symphony of life restored in a dazzling display of nature's flexibility. Silver Lake mirrors the sky, its surface once again a tranquil expanse, undisturbed and serene. The mystical lotus has disappeared, leaving no trace of its ethereal presence. At the water's edge, Serenia stands, her wings reborn, shimmering with renewed light and power. A quiet humility settles over her, a profound understanding reflected in her gentle posture. Beside the still waters of Silver Lake, Serenia kneels, her sapphire eyes shimmering with unshed tears. A profound sorrow etches her face as she gazes up at Leora, a silent acknowledgement of sacrifice. Her voice trembles with emotion, a raw whisper in the serene landscape.
You gave up your wish for me.
The weight of Leora's selfless act hangs heavy between them, a bond forged in sacrifice and love. Beside the tranquil areas of Silver Lake, sunlight dances on Leora's face, highlighting the gentle curve of her smile. The sun's rays catch the edges of her eyes, causing them to sparkle like the shimmering water. Her voice soft yet resonant, she speaks a wish from the heart.
My wish has always been your happiness.
The serene setting of Silver Lake mirrors the depth and sincerity of her heartfelt blessing. Sunlight filters through the canopy as Serenia and Leora wander deeper into the enchanted forest, now restored to its vibrant beauty. Serenia's face is softened by compassion, her eyes reflecting a newfound thoughtfulness. The air hums with renewed life, the forest breathing around them as they walk in companionable silence. Every leaf and sunbeam seems to whisper secrets of the transformation. A sign of their intertwined destinies. Sunlight weaves through the ancient trees, painting the enchanted forest floor with shifting patterns of light and shadow. Leora kneels gently beside a trembling fawn, her face a sign of kindness and reassurance. The fawn's wide, brown eyes dart nervously, reflecting the hidden dangers of the forest.
It's all right, little one. We won't hurt you.
Leora whispers, her voice a soothing balm to the fawn's fear. Serenia stands guard, her usually fiery expression softened with rare calm, her gaze fixed protectively on the delicate scene. Just stay still. Leora knows what to do. Beneath the vast, starlit sky, two sisters find respite in the heart of the enchanted forest, their shadows softened by the celestial glow. The air is filled with the whisper of ancient trees. As the sisters settle, their faces turned upwards, reflecting the distant starlight. Each star seems to hold a memory, illuminating the lines of their faces etched with the trials and wonders of their shared journey. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, carrying secrets of old magic. Serenia's eyes reflect newfound wisdom, her face serene. With a voice full of conviction, Serenia declares,
I understand now that true power comes from love, not wishes.
Sunlight weaves through the dense canopy of the enchanted forest. Birdsong echoes through the ancient trees, a symphony of hope amidst the looming darkness. Leora stands, bathed in ethereal light, her figure a sign of hope against the encroaching gloom. With resolute strength, she proclaims,
Our love has forged a bond no curse can break.
Stars blaze like scattered diamonds across the inky canvas above the enchanted forest. The ancient trees stand as silent witnesses to a tale about to unfold. And under the starlit skies of the enchanted forest, the tale of the two fairy sisters became a legend, reminding all who heard it that true magic lies not in wishes, but in love that sacrifices.
Fab Mobile. Download now.
Dear viewers, when the world falls asleep and stars begin to hum, there rises a palace beyond the clouds, a palace made entirely of cake, where fairies bake dreams. But tonight, their sweetest magic is fading, and only one gentle fairy can save the realm of dreams before it crumbles into crumbs of forgotten wishes. Twilight paints the sky. Dreamy Cake Palace floats above. The palace shimmers, its walls crafted from velvet layers of rose petal sponge. Silver sugar bridges arch gracefully, connecting the fanciful structures. Towers of frosting spiral upwards, glittering like stardust scattered across the heavens. A dream made tangible. The Cake Palace glows with warmth against the fading light. Within the Cake Palace, the starlight fairies awaken, their sugared glass wings shimmering in the soft light. Their laughter rings through the palace like delicate wind chimes, filling the air with joy. They flutter, their movements a dance of light and grace, leaving trails of powdered sugar in their The Cake Palace is alive, every corner illuminated with magic and movement, a spectacle of mesmerizing beauty. Inside the Cake Palace bakery, the air buzzes with the flutter of fairy wings and the sweet scent of dreams. Fairies whisk clouds into ethereal cream, their delicate movements creating swirls of magic. Others stir moonlight into shimmering custard, the mixture glowing with an otherworldly light. With care, a select few fairies sprinkle falling stars onto various cakes, each grain a tiny hope of joy. The bakery exudes a warm, magical ambience, every corner infused with enchantment and sweetness. Cakes glisten under the soft glow, promising delights born of dreams and stardust. Beneath a starlit sky, children drift into the dream garden, their sleeping faces radiant with innocent smiles. In this ethereal realm, they are served cakes that dissolve into peals of laughter, filling the air with joy. Lakes of shimmering blueberry syrup glisten under the moonlight, their sweet scent intoxicating. Orchards laden with candy apples and crystal pears form a dreamy landscape, promising endless delight. As evening descends, the Cake Palace lights begin to dim, casting long, eerie shadows that dance across the sugary landscape. The once proud frosting towers begin to droop, their stiff peaks tilting with an air of impending collapse. Rivers of syrup, once vibrant and flowing, now crawl with sluggish reluctance, their sweetness fading into stagnant pools. A chorus of fearful whispers rises as fairies flutter nervously, their delicate wings trembling in the dimming light. At the heart of the palace, the moonstone cherry fades, its once brilliant luminescence dimming like a dying ember, signaling the end. Within the Cake Palace throne room, a flurry of fairies creates a whirlwind of shimmering wings and ethereal light. Isolde steps forward, her gentle features set with a newfound resolve. Kindness shines in her eyes, yet a subtle tremor betrays the anxiety that flickers beneath her brave facade. The throne room, usually a haven of joy,
तुझे पता है ना, हम किसी पे भी भरोसा नहीं कर सकते। कहीं उन लोगों ने हमें रन आउट करा दिया तो अभी कौन सा सेंचुरी मार रहा है तू?
Joy now seems to hold its breath, anticipating Isolde's next move. Every fairy watches with bated breath, their vibrant wings momentarily still as they await their gentle leader's command. Isolde is drawn into the ethereal embrace of the dreamscape, where reality blurs into the surreal. Stars begin to bloom around her, each one a radiant blossom in the infinite garden of the night. The dreamscape unfolds, a canvas painted with the vibrant colors of imagination. She floats weightlessly, surrounded by the gentle glow of celestial flora. Every star pulses with a soft, rhythmic light, creating a symphony of visual splendor. Isolde is lost in a breathtaking beauty, a solitary traveler in a universe born of dreams. In a dreamy dreamscape, Isolde stumbles upon a tree of light, its form shimmering with an otherworldly glow. At the tree's base, a dragon of spun sugar and flickering flame slumbers, its form both fearsome and fragile. The dragon's breath is a gentle rhythm, soft snores that echo in the silent, dream-woven air. Isolde watches, captivated by the serene and surreal tableau before her. Beneath the luminous canopy of the Tree of Light, Isolde cautiously approaches the slumbering dragon. Her voice, soft as the first snowfall, begins to weave a lullaby. The melody carries on, whispers of frosting winds, cool against the dragon scales. The air is thick with the comforting hush of warm ovens, a stark contrast to the wild dreamscape. Each note is a delicate dance, a soothing balm to the ancient beast's weary soul. The dragon's massive form stirs slightly, responding to the ethereal song. He blinks caramel eyes, warm, golden light reflecting in their depths, revealing an inner serenity. A slow, gentle smile spreads across his snout, exposing rows of pearly white teeth in a display of unexpected friendliness. An aura of profound peace emanates from him, bathing the dreamscape in a soothing golden light. With a delicate motion, he plucks the ripest cherry, its luminescence intensifying as it leaves the branch. The dragon extends a claw towards Isolde, offering the radiant fruit with a gesture of profound grace. His ancient eyes, pools of molten gold, reflect centuries of wisdom and gentle strength. The dragon says, his voice an echo through the dreamscape.
Kindness is sweeter than courage, and you have both.
Under the inky canvas of the dreamscape night, Isolde tightly clutches the moonstone cherry, its surface gleaming with ethereal light. The cherry pulses with a soft, warm glow, casting an enchanting aura on Isolde's determined face. She takes her first step into the unknown, the radiant cherry illuminating her path forward. Each step amplifies the glow, creating a luminous trail that guides her through the surreal landscape. The moonstone cherries, light dances and weaves, revealing hidden wonders and secret pathways in the dreamscape. With the moonstone cherry as her guiding star, Isolde resolutely continues her journey back to the Cake Palace. Dawn breaks over the Cake Palace as Isolde enters the central chamber, her steps measured and purposeful. In her hands, she cradles the moonstone cherry, its glow illuminating her focused expression. A hushed reverence settles as the fairies gather, their delicate wings a kaleidoscope of anticipation. The air hums with quiet energy, every flutter of a wing echoing the gravity of the moment. Isolde approaches the center of the chamber, where a pedestal awaits the precious moonstone cherry. The fairies' eyes are fixed on Isolde, their hopes and dreams held in the delicate fruit she carries. In the Cake Palace's central chamber, Isolde delicately positions the moonstone cherry. The cherry radiates a sudden, intense light, illuminating the chamber. The wave of light pulses outwards, touching every corner of the crumbling palace. Colors deepen and details sharpen as the light breathes new life into the ancient stonework. The Cake Palace transforms, its former glory brilliantly restored by the moonstone cherry's magic. Syrup rivers bubble and flow, their sweet aroma mixing in the air as a new
Talabat, food, grocery, and more. Install and go.
Of the Cake Palace shimmer with unparalleled brilliance, catching the first rays of sunlight. Vibrant colors explode across the dream garden, a sign of renewed life and magic. Delicate blossoms unfurl in the gentle light, each petal shimmering with tiny dewdrops. The scene is a symphony of sweetness and light, a dream brought vividly to life. In the Cake Palace bakery, fairies flutter around a massive oven, their movements precise and elegant. They carefully extract a cake that emits a soft, warm glow, bathing their faces in golden light. Defying gravity, the cake ascends, its light intensifying as it floats towards the ceiling. The fairies gaze upward, their eyes wide with joy and gratitude at the radiant spectacle. Against the inky canvas of night, a cake begins to shimmer, its form subtly shifting. A breathtaking transformation unfolds as the cake magically expands, morphing into the vast, swirling Milky Way. Countless stars ignite, each a tiny spark of shared magic. Scattered across the cosmic confection, the night sky pulses with a radiant, celestial glow, a sign of boundless wonder and dreams, bathed in the soft glow of twilight. The dreamy cake palace materializes, a hope of warmth and wonder. A child, eyes wide with amazement and pure joy, drifts towards the palace, drawn by its irresistible allure. Each step is lighter than air, a dance of anticipation on the path to sugary dreams. The palace windows shimmer, promising untold delights and sweet adventures within. The air itself seems to hum with the promise of sugar and spice, a symphony of sweetness enveloping the scene. In the warmly lit dining hall of the cake palace, a child sits before a decadent slice of cake, anticipation shining in her eyes. Isolde presents the cake with a genuine, loving smile, her eyes reflecting the soft glow of the hall. The child takes a bite, her expression shifting to one of pure, unmixed delight. A voice whispers, enhancing the magical atmosphere.
Every bite tastes like a secret wish come true.
Each layer of the cake seems to shimmer with hidden flavors, a symphony of sweetness unfolding on the child's palate. Bathed in soft, ethereal light, the dreamy cake palace drifts serenely among the stars. Its sugary towers and candy cane spires gleam like a sign of dreams and sweetness. The palace floats peacefully in the night sky, a whimsical mirage against the dark expanse. The camera plunges into the cake palace, a confectionery kingdom blazing with gumdrop lights, walls of frosted sponge cake rushing past. Below, rivers of molten chocolate wind through platforms of delicate spun sugar, a symphony of sweet indulgence. Gingerbread men and marshmallow creatures bustle through the night, their sugary lives unfolding in delicious detail. The air hangs thick with the irresistible sense of warm vanilla and spicy cinnamon, an intoxicating embrace of sweetness. In the cake palace, Isolde's chamber glows softly, starlight painting the walls with ethereal hues. At night, she stands, her shadow outlined against the vast areas of the Milky Way, her gaze lost in its cosmic dance. A faint smile graces her lips, hinting at the sweet memories of her recent adventure. The starlight catches in her eyes, reflecting the profound significance of kindness she has discovered. In the quiet of night, a child sleeps peacefully, their dreams a canvas for the imagination. A vision unfolds in the child's mind, a fantastical cake palace rising majestically. It shimmers with sugary splendor, a sign of the boundless power of dreams. Each layer of the palace is crafted from delectable sweets, a feast for the dreaming eyes. The child's face is serene, bathed in the soft glow of their dream world. The dreamy cake palace stands in silhouette as twilight begins to yield to dawn. The scene reinforces the cyclical nature of dreams, an eternal return to wonder. The cake palace glows with a promise of enchantment that never fades, always ready to welcome dreamers. Dear viewers, on a moonlit night when the stars themselves came down to dance, a humble meadow fairy named Leora stepped into a world of shimmering wings, glowing gowns, and hidden magic. But when darkness suddenly swept through the fairy kingdom's grand ball, it wasn't power or spells that could save the night. It was the light of one pure heart. The story begins like this. Once upon a time, there was an enchanted valley which unfolds beneath a silver moon, its ethereal beauty casting a spell on the night. Crystal towers rise, their peaks kissed by moonlight, glittering like 1,000 stars. Golden bridges arch gracefully, connecting the fairy kingdom in a dance of light and shadow. The entire valley shimmers, an otherworldly spectacle of magic and wonder. Each structure sparkles, a testament to the ancient power and delicate artistry of the fairies. The air hums with unseen energies, promising secrets and adventures in equal measure. Beneath the starlit sky, Leora, a meadow fairy with dawn-tinted wings, kneels by the gently flowing brook. With delicate fingers, she tends her garden, giving life from the dark, rich soil. The whispering brook murmurs softly as she works, a serene symphony beneath the vast night. Her small wings shimmer faintly in the moonlight, a symbol of gentle care in the tranquil meadow. Moonlight bathes Leora's cottage, casting long shadows and illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. One day, Leora gets an invitation for a grand ball party in the Grand Palace. It's a shimmering invitation, weaved delicately, sealed with glistening dewdrops. Excitement flickers in Leora's eyes, a light of hope in the quiet night. A shadow of concern crosses her face, dimming the light of anticipation. Leora glances at her simple dress fashioned from daisy petals, a stark contrast to the grand invitation. Ilarian Palace shimmers as waterfalls of light cascade from the night sky, bathing the scene in an ethereal glow. Glimmering chariots descend, each pulled by teams of iridescent dragonflies, their wings catching the celestial light. Fairies alight with delicate grace, their wings shimmering with otherworldly colors as they touch down. The air is filled with the soft hum of dragonfly wings and the gentle rustle of fairy wings. A symphony of magic. The palace grounds transform into a spectacle of light and wonder as magic fills every corner of Ilarion. Inside the Ilarion Palace ballroom, starlight gowns shimmer and silver mist shoes twinkle in the soft light. Laughter echoes through the grand ballroom as fairies dance, their wings creating a gentle, enchanting hum. The air is alive with magic, each fairy radiating joy and ethereal beauty under the soft glow. A mesmerizing scene unfolds as the fairies celebrate, their movements as graceful as the music that fills the night. The grand doors of the Ilarion Palace swing open, and Leora appears, bathed in soft light. A hush falls over the opulent ballroom as all eyes turn to Leora, drawn by her presence. Her gown, simple yet elegant, contrasts with the jeweled chandeliers and noble attire. An inner glow radiates from Leora, captivating the attention of everyone present. The splendor of the ballroom fades into the background as Leora's presence commands attention. In the heart of the Ilarion Palace, Leora's quiet strength shines brighter than any jewel. Ethereal light bathes the grand ballroom where shadows waltz to the music's rhythm. Queen Seraphina, radiant and regal, moves through the glittering expanse. Her gentle smile hints at untold wisdom as she advances. Leora stands amidst the splendor, awaiting the queen's approach. Queen Seraphina's voice resonates with serene authority.
True light comes from the heart, not the wings.
In the grand ballroom, the queen raises her wand, its tip ablaze with otherworldly light. With a graceful flick, the crystal floor transforms into a breathtaking lake of stars. Tiny, twinkling lights shimmer beneath the clear, reflective surface, creating an ethereal glow. Fairies with shimmering wings glide effortlessly across the stellar area. Their delicate movements leave shimmering trails of light in their wake, adding to the magical spectacle. Leora enters the grand ballroom, her movements fluid and graceful, drawing every eye with her radiant presence. Light dances around her, creating a luminous aura that outshines the opulent surroundings. Her inner purity is reflected in her radiant glow, a light of hope among the grand palace. All eyes are drawn to Leora, captivated by her ethereal beauty and grace as she moves across the floor. A dark gust of wind sweeps through the grand ballroom, sending shivers down spines and stirring unease among the elegantly dressed guests. The ballroom lights flicker ominously, casting long, dancing shadows that amplify the growing sense of foreboding. A ripple of panic spreads through the crowd as whispers turn into murmurs, faces etched with fear and confusion. Elegant gowns and polished shoes scatter as guests begin to flee, the once grand ballroom descending into chaos and disarray. Elegant chandeliers cast a soft glow in the grand ballroom, illuminating fairies in shimmering gowns as they waltz gracefully. Suddenly, a gust of wind sweeps through, plunging parts of the ballroom into shadow, a chill replacing the warmth. Amidst the fading light, Zephyra materializes, her eyes blazing with a fierce, unsettling jealousy. Her intense gaze locks onto the celestial orb, a hope of pulsing light at the far end of the grand hall. The orb radiates power, a stark contrast to the growing darkness around Zephyra. A silent challenge hangs in the air as Zephyra prepares to confront the orb's radiant energy. Inside the Alarian Palace, the grand ballroom shines, filled with noble guests. Leora, a tiny figure against the massive architecture, bravely prepares to fly. She leaps into the air, her small wings beating fast against the odds. Leora soars toward an ominous storm gathering outside, a symbol of hope. The grand ballroom gleams under starlight, its high arched windows framing the night. Leora, in flowing silk, commands the stage, her presence both ethereal and strong. Her eyes are closed, lost in the melody, her face serene, her voice, soft yet clear, begins to fill the vast space, enchanting all who listen. An ancient lullaby, a song of kindness and courage, fills the air. She sings, her voice echoing. Inside Alarian Palace, the grand ballroom glows, softened light casting long shadows as the storm outside begins to relax. The relentless winds outside quiet to a whisper, leaving a palpable sense of peace within the palace walls. Zephyra stands motionless, a solitary figure amidst the opulence, drawn in by the music. Her expression shifts, a subtle softening around her eyes as the melody weaves its magic. Zephyra's heart begins to calm down, the radiant warmth of Leora's song penetrating her defenses. The grand ballroom seems to hold its breath, the air filled with unspoken emotions and the promise of change. Starlight dances on the polished marble of Alarian Palace's grand ballroom, a cavernous space filled with echoes of forgotten grandeur. Zephyra emerges from the shadows, her movements precise and deliberate. A lonely figure in the vast areas. Gently, she places the celestial orb back onto its pedestal, a silent act of restoration in the heart of the palace. As the orb pulses with renewed light, Zephyra whispers, her voice tinged with longing, "I only wanted to be seen." The grand ballroom dazzles, crystal chandeliers mirroring starlight, illuminating a scene of royal elegance and hushed anticipation. Queen Seraphina, her presence both royal and inviting, gently places a hand upon Leora's shoulder. A tender gesture of maternal warmth and profound respect is exchanged between the two. Queen Seraphina says, her voice echoing with heartfelt conviction, "Your compassion is a beacon of hope for Ilarion, Leora." In the grand ballroom, Leora is bathed in soft light, her gown shimmering ethereally. Her gown transforms, becoming pure moonlight, as if woven from dreams and starlight. From her back, wings begin to unfurl, catching the light with every emerging feather. The wings of dawn spread wide, radiant and powerful, illuminating the ballroom. Leora stands transformed, a symbol of light and power in the heart of Ilarion Palace. Crystal chandeliers blaze as courtiers in shimmering gowns fill the vast ballroom, awaiting the momentous occasion. Leora stands at the room's center, her eyes reflecting ancient wisdom as the High Priestess approaches. The High Priestess raises a glowing orb, casting an ethereal light on Leora. Tonight, Leora will be named the Keeper of the Fairy Song, a promise of peace in the realm. The grand ballroom bursts back to life, sparkling with renewed energy and echoing with joyful laughter. The light catches the shimmering wings of the fairies as they prepare to dance. A mesmerizing dance begins, promising to fill the night with wonder and delight. The fairies twirl and leap, their ethereal movements painting a vibrant tableau against the opulent backdrop. The magical ball seems destined to last until the first light of dawn, a sign of joy and enchantment. Dawn breaks over the enchanted valley, the sky ablaze with rose and gold as the sun's first rays touch the horizon. Fairies dance through the valley, their joyous laughter echoing through the ancient trees. Each giggle weaves new spells, adding to the valley's enchanting magic. Dew-kissed petals slowly unfurl, revealing vibrant colors as the valley awakens. A brand new day dawns, promising wonder and delight within the enchanted realm. Sunlight floods the Ilarion Palace ballroom, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Leora stands, a symbol of grace, as she raises her hands, guiding the assembled fairies in song. Their voices intertwine, a tapestry of harmonious melody filling the vast, sunlit space. Leora watches them intently, her expression a mix of guidance and hope, ensuring the ancient tune echoes. Leora's meadow, bathed in sunlight, greets her return, a triumphant homecoming to the place she lives. The kingdom celebrates her. Her meadow, now legendary, golden sunlight dances across the waving grass. Leora smiles, embracing the serenity of her meadow. Beneath the cloak of night, an enchanted valley awakens, teeming with the soft, internal glow of countless fairies. The fairies flit and twirl, their ethereal forms painting streaks of light across the dark canvas of the valley. A gentle, vibrant magic fills the air, each note echoing with the valley's ancient heart. Leora's song weaves through the night, a melody spun from moonlight and dreams. The valley vibrates, alive with the music, as if Leora's voice is the lifeblood of this enchanted realm. The enchanted valley unfolds under a silvery moon, its mystical aura bathing the landscape in ethereal light. A melody drifts through the night, a sign of her inner beauty and kindness. Each note echoes with the magic of the realm, a harmonious blend of nature and enchantment. The valley responds to the song, its flora glowing softly, a visual symphony of light and sound. The night deepens, but Leora's song ensures the valley remains a light of hope and enchantment. Dear viewers, in a sleepy village where every tick held a secret, a lonely clockmaker opens a golden watch and sets free a fairy trapped inside time itself. But every time the clock ticks, a piece of his future fades away. To save himself and the fairy, he must journey into the land of forgotten hours, where time can be stolen, given, or broken forever. Some clocks measure hours, but his measured heartbeats. This story unfolds in a village where you can find clocks everywhere. Sunlight bathes Windenbrook Village Square, illuminating its specific beauty. Each building showcases a unique clock, a sign of excellent craftsmanship. A whimsical symphony of ticking and talking fills the air. The clocks chime with different rhythms, a chaotic yet charming chorus. The village square awakens under the tickling of clocks. The clocks stand as symbols of the village's unique identity. Inside Elia's clock shop, time seems to whisper as countless clocks tick in harmony. Elia, young and absorbed, regularly works at his cluttered workbench. Gears and specialized tools are neatly arranged, hinting at Elia's precision. Light catches on the intricate mechanisms, showcasing Elia's dedication. The soft, rhythmic ticking fills the air, creating a mesmerizing soundscape, a place where time stands still, crafted by Elia's skilled hands. Inside Elia's clock shop, time stands still as Elia delicately works on an old clock, his touch gentle and precise. His hands, weathered but steady, expertly polish the glass, revealing the clock's intricate face. With focused intent, he adjusts the gears, each movement a sign of his mastery and passion. The clock ticks softly, a harmonious blend of craftsmanship and timeless beauty echoing through the shop. Inside Elior's clock shop, time seems to slow as Elior gazes upon his newest creation, a clock fixed with longing. A wistful expression dances across Elior's face, reflecting memories of times long past. With skilled hands, Elior carves a secret wish into the clock's frame. The carving is complete. To see his late parents again, he whispers, his voice soft as the ticking of the clocks around him. The clock, now bearing his deepest desire, stands as a symbol of love and longing. A thick fog smothers Windenbrook Village Street, blurring the edges of the night. Footsteps echo softly on the fog-soaked cobblestones. An old figure emerges from the mist, their face hidden in deep shadow. The traveler moves with a slow, deliberate purpose. The mysterious figure heads directly toward Elior's shop, swallowed by the fog. The traveler steps into Elior's dimly lit clock shop, the air alive with ticking and soft chimes. He holds a broken golden pocket watch, its delicate craftsmanship now marred by damage. His voice urgent, he pleads, "This clock was made by the masters of time. Fix it before the next full moon." Inside the clock shop, Elia, sweat beaded, examines the golden watch, his hands trembling. The watch's gears tick with an unnerving precision, filling the small shop with rhythmic dread. Elia says, his voice barely a whisper against the ticking.
I'll do my best, sir.
The traveler nods from the shadows, his face obscured. A silent agreement sealing Elia's fate. A swirl of fog marks the traveler's sudden departure, leaving Elia alone with the ominous watch. Inside Elia's clock shop, time stands still as he delicately opens the antique watch. A blinding light erupts, filling the room with an otherworldly glow. The sudden radiance illuminates the intricate gears and hidden depths of the watch. Elia's eyes widen in disbelief. His face a canvas of pure astonishment. The ethereal light dances around him, revealing secrets long hidden within the timepiece. He is suspended in a moment of wonder, forever changed by what the watch has unveiled. Deep inside the golden pocket watch, a world of intricate gears and shadows comes to life. Leora, a fairy no bigger than a thumbnail, flutters desperately within the clock's cold heart. Her wings, delicate as spun glass, catch the faint light, a light of hope in the darkness. The gears loom like towering obstacles, each tick a threat to her fragile existence. Her voice, a tiny whisper against the clock's relentless rhythm. She cries, her plea echoing in the confined space.
Please, set me free before the clock strikes 12.
In the dimly lit clock shop, the scent of oil and metal hangs heavy as Elia fumbles, sending screwdrivers clattering. Spectacles rests unbalanced. Elia peers at the intricate gears of a watch, his brow furrowed in concentration, his eyes widen in disbelief. A mixture of shock and wonder etched on his face. Elior whispers, his voice barely audible above the ticking clocks.
A fairy? Inside a watch?
Bathed in ethereal light, the golden pocket watch ticks, its gears a mesmerizing dance of precision and age. Tiny dust motes sparkle in the air, each a fleeting moment caught in the watch's timeless embrace. A soft, otherworldly voice echoes from within the mechanism. Leora whispers, a hint of ancient sorrow in her tone. She says, her words shimmering like the watch's golden surface.
I am Leora, a fairy of time. Your ancestors bound me here to make their clocks perfect.
A golden pocket watch ticks ominously, its intricate gears a maze of fleeting time. Leora's intense gaze is fixated on the watch, her expression a mask of grim understanding. Her eyes reflect the cold glint of the gold, haunted by the weight of her words. The air thickens with unspoken dread, each tick a countdown to an uncertain fate. Leora warns, her voice echoing with chilling finality.
Every time you wind this watch, a piece of your future is taken.
In the dim clock shop, shadows dance around Elior, the ticking of countless clocks creating an unsettling symphony. Elior's face is etched with a growing dismay as the reality of his actions sinks in. His eyes dart around the cluttered shop, a desperate search for answers in the dimly lit space. Elior whispers, his voice barely audible above the ticking.
Then I've already wound it once.
The golden pocket watch ticks, its gears a hypnotic dance of time, capturing Leora's sorrowful expression on its polished face. Light dances across the delicate engravings, highlighting the watch's intricate design as it marks each fleeting second. Leora's voice, soft yet firm, echoes in the stillness. A glimmer of hope flickers in her eyes as she adds, her voice full of promise.
You've lost one life, but
A universe of gears ticks with hypnotic precision, each movement a whisper of time. Light glints off the polished gold, catching the minute dance of cogs and springs, a symphony of tiny motions. A close-up reveals the watcher's face, the delicate hands sweeping across the numerals. Leora's voice, soft yet commanding, cuts through the ticking.
If you journey with me to the land of forgotten hours,
The watch glows faintly, an invitation and a warning wrapped in a single gleaming promise. The clock shop doors creak open, revealing a mesmerizing tunnel of swirling gears. Glowing sands cascade like ethereal waterfalls, drawing the eye deeper into the unknown. A symphony of ticking echoes, a chorus of time itself, fills the air. Elia pauses at the threshold, a moment of hesitation etched on his face. With a deep breath, he steels himself, determination flickering in his eyes. Elia steps forward, venturing into the heart of the clockwork labyrinth. Under an ethereal moonlight, Elio and Leora step into the land of forgotten hours, a realm woven from dreams. Memories take flight as iridescent bubbles, shimmering with echoes of laughter and forgotten dreams. Each bubble reflects a fragment of time, a birthday celebration, a whispered secret, now adrift in the night. Elia reaches out, his fingers brushing against a fleeting image, a ghost of what once was. Leora gazes in wonder, her eyes reflecting the kaleidoscope of past moments swirling around them. The landscape breathes with forgotten joys and sorrows, a sign of time's elusive passage. Before them, a silver clock of clouds towers in the night, its face an enigma in the starlit sky. The air shimmers, heavy with the untold weight of forgotten moments, a silent sign of lost time. Leora's voice whispers in awe, cutting through the stillness.
this is where all lost time sleeps.
The clock hums, a symphony of what was and what could have been, suspended in an eternal twilight. Under a sky choked with swirling time, the land lies desolate, shimmering with echoes of forgotten moments. Leora, ethereal and ancient, emerges from the swirling time to face the supporter. Her voice echoes through the desolate land, a haunting plea for release.
To free me and your stolen day, you must restart the heart of time.
Under a sky strewn with ancient starlight, a desolate landscape unfolds, hinting at forgotten stories and lost epochs. Elior stares at Leora, his face a canvas of confusion, shadowed by a desperate flicker of hope in the haunting night. But how? Elia asks, his voice barely a whisper against the vast expanse of time and stardust. Leora's words cut through the stillness.
You must give it something time cannot take, a selfless moment.
Under the silent, star-strewn area of the land of forgotten hours, the clock's heart awaits. Eliel reaches out, his hand hovering over the heart, as if testing the waters of time itself. The clock's heart flickers with a faint, ethereal light, a dying ember in the vast darkness. With gentle resolve, Elia's hand makes contact. Closing his eyes, Eliel prepares to delve into the mysteries held within the land of forgotten hours. Tears well in his eyes, mirroring the distant starlight. A burning ache for his parents visible in his face. His voice, barely a whisper against the silent night.
If I could give that wish away.
Under a vast, starlit sky, Elia emerges, cloaked in shadows. The land of forgotten hours whispers around him, his breath mists in the cool night air as he speaks, his words hushed and heavy. Elia extends a hand, offering his wish towards the heart of the forgotten land. The heart pulses with a faint, ethereal glow. Responding to Elia's earnest plea, Elia whispers, a selfless hope echoing in the night.
Perhaps someone else's time could be whole again.
The clock tower rises, its face illuminated like a hope in the night. Leora stares, breathless, her back arching against the impossible. A sound like tearing silk fills the air as wings burst forth, radiant and new. Golden light spills from the unfolding wings, casting an ethereal glow. Leora cries, her voice echoing in the silent land.
You have done it!
Elia's eyes flutter open to find himself back in his clock shop, sunlight bathing the room. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, swirling around him like memories. On the workbench, the golden watch lies open, gleaming softly. Inside the watch's intricate mechanism, a tiny blue light pulsates gently. The blue light glows, signifying a single second returned. It is returned to him as a blessing, a whisper of hope in the quiet shop. Dear viewers, on the night of the Fairy Masquerade Festival, where every mask awakens with magic at midnight, a curious girl discovers a forbidden mask hidden beneath an ancient tree. The moment she places it on her face, it reveals the deepest truths of every creature in the enchanted forest and unleashes spirits who want to claim her soul. The story unfolds like this. Once upon a time, there was a thick, enchanted forest named Willow Mist Forest. Their fireflies ignite the lights, mirroring the stars above. Like a magical festival, flowers glow with soft, ethereal light, their petals shimmering like captured moonlight. Fairies, sprites, and elves gather, their masks reflecting the moon's glow in a dazzling display. The Fairy Masquerade Festival pulses with life, a celebration of magic and moonlight deep within the enchanted woods. The festival clearing bursts with light and music, a symphony of joy under the night sky. Leora enters, her eyes wide with childlike wonder, as if stepping into a dream. A magical atmosphere crackles in the air, alive with the buzz of unseen energies. Masked creatures swirl in a dance, their movements fluid and hypnotic. Leora's gaze sweeps across the spectacle, utterly captivated by the enchanting scene. Under the cloak of night, Leora wanders towards the old willow tree, an ancient guard of the forest. Moonlight filters through the willow's weeping branches, casting long, dancing shadows around Leora. Among the gnarled roots, half hidden in shadow, a small wooden chest is revealed. Leora kneels, her fingers tracing the weathered wood, an unspoken question in her eyes. The forest holds its breath as Leora contemplates the secrets hidden within the ancient tree's embrace. Deep inside the wooden chest, secrets shimmer in the dimness. The butterfly mask rests silently, its sapphire wings catching the faint light. It contracts gently, holding untold stories within its delicate frame. The mask seems to breathe, subtly expanding with an ethereal rhythm. A silent promise of transformation lies within the mask's serene beauty. Beneath the ancient willow, Leora hesitates, moonlight painting dancing shadows around her. Her hand trembles as she reaches into her bag, the silence broken only by the rustling leaves. She retrieves the butterfly mask, its delicate wings shimmering ethereally. A deep breath steadies her resolve as she clutches the mask, its presence a tangible weight. She whispers, her voice barely audible above the wind.
It's just a mask.
Slowly, she puts the mask on, transforming into someone or something else entirely. As midnight descends, a chime echoes through the festival, signaling a mystical transformation. The masks awaken, their painted faces animated with eerie laughter as they begin their dance. Leora's mask flares with ethereal silver fire, casting an otherworldly glow. The clearing is bathed in a surreal light as Leora's mask illuminates the ancient ritual. Leora surveys the festival, a sea of masked faces swirling around her in the darkness. She sees not masks, but the exposed souls beneath. Hidden dreams shimmering like fragile mirages. Gnawing fears twist into grotesque shapes. A silent scream etched on every face. Deep-seated regrets weigh heavy, bending shoulders under the burden of unspoken sorrows. The weight of their collective truth threatens to drown Leora, pulling her under the surface. Creatures in the festival clearing are frozen, eyes wide with awe and terror under the flickering torchlight. The butterfly mask awakens, its gem-like eyes glowing with an ethereal light, casting an eerie spell. One creature cries out, fear lacing their voice as the mask's power intensifies.
She must return it.
Another creature whispers urgently as the shadows dance ominously around them.
Or be claimed.
In Willow Mist Forest, wind spirits coil around Leora, their ethereal forms swirling in the dark. She races through the whispering woods, her breath catching in her throat as she tries to outrun the spirits. The forest seems to conspire against her. Gnarled tree roots rise from the earth. The path ahead twists and turns. The roots block her path, forming an impassable barrier. Ancient trees claw at the inky sky in Willow Mist Forest, their gnarled branches weaving a haunting outline under the moonlight expanse. A chilling wind whispers through the leaves, carrying an ethereal voice that seems to emanate from the forest's heart. The disembodied voice echoes through the woods, a haunting summons piercing the silence. It appears to be calling out to Leora.
Return the mask, or lose yourself.
The forest's voice echoes, a spectral warning that stays heavy in the night air. Beneath the canopy of ancient trees, Leora runs through Willow Mist Forest, each footfall leaving a shimmering trail. The forest floor glows with a soft, ethereal light as Leora races deeper into the enchanted woods. A voice, like wind chimes, whispers to Leora, guiding her frantic escape through the darkened trees.
Seek the whispering tree. Only it can free you.
The mask's words echo, a haunting promise in the night. Driven by the mask's ethereal guidance, Leora's desperate flight embodies a hope for liberation. Beneath the night sky, Leora arrives at the whispering tree, its bark shimmering with an ethereal, moonlit glow. The tree's feather-like leaves stir in a gentle breeze, whispering secrets to the night. A mystical voice echoes from the tree, ancient and knowing.
You wore the mask, child.
The whispering tree stands sentinel, its skeletal branches clawing at the inky sky, a silent witness to the night's unfolding drama. Bathed in ethereal moonlight, Leora confronts the ancient tree, tears tracing paths down her pale cheeks. The whispering tree says, its words carried on the whispering wind.
You reveal the truths hidden in shadows.
Leora cries, her voice a desperate plea in the stillness.
I didn't mean to. I only wanted to join the festival.
Moonlight paints the whispering tree in silver, its ancient boughs casting spectral shadows on the forest floor. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves, an ethereal whisper weaving through the silent night. Shimmering spirits united, drawn to the tree's enigmatic presence, their forms barely visible. The whispering tree proclaims, its voice resonating.
Truth is not a punishment, but it comes with a price.
Beneath the whispering tree, moonlight paints the forest floor with shadows as Leora stands, pale yet determined. Ancient branches reach like skeletal fingers, framing her solitary figure against the night. A soft breeze stirs the leaves, carrying whispers of forgotten tales through the silent woods. Her eyes, reflecting the moon's glow, are fixed on the tree, her voice trembling slightly in the night. Leora pleads, her words echoing in the stillness.
Take my honesty, take my fears, take everything the mask saw in me, but let me keep my soul.
She cries out to the ancient tree. Under a moonlit sky, the whispering tree stands tall, its ancient branches swaying in a soft, ethereal dance. The tree radiates a serene aura, its bark glowing faintly, a light of ancient wisdom in the tranquil night. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, carrying secrets from ages past. From the heart of the glowing tree, a voice echoes in the stillness.
That is enough.
Beneath the starlit sky, the butterfly mask detaches from Leora, beginning its gentle descent. The mask pirouettes softly in the night air, an ethereal artifact surrendering to gravity's pull. With feather-light grace, the butterfly mask comes to rest against the ancient trunk of the whispering tree. A mystical connection forms as the mask touches the tree, its presence awakening something within the wood. The mask's ethereal glow softens, transitioning into a tranquil twilight blue, mirroring the night sky. The whispering tree stands bathed in the mask's gentle light, a silent guard guarding secrets under the moonlit areas. Beneath the whispering tree, a sense of freedom washes over Leora, her heart lighter than air. The spirits, once so near, now recede, fading like morning mist at the break of dawn. The whispering tree looms against the dark sky, its branches like gnarled fingers reaching for secrets. A single, luminous leaf detaches, spiraling down like a whispered promise in the night. Leora waits, her hands open to receive the glowing gift from the ancient tree. The whispering tree murmurs as the leaf lands in her palm, bathing her face in ethereal light.
With honesty comes courage.
Bathed in ethereal moonlight, the whispering tree stands, its ancient branches reaching towards the heavens. Its gnarled form tells tales of centuries, a silent guard watching over the tranquil forest. The leaves rustle softly, a gentle whisper in the stillness. Though no wind stirs, masks hang motionless from its branches, their painted faces reflecting the soft glow. The forest breathes a collective sigh, a moment of peace under the tree's watchful gaze. A voice echoes, soft as the moonlight.
This charm will guide you whenever you lose your way.
Before dawn, Leora returns through Willamist Forest, her footsteps hushed on the glistening grass. She clutches a leaf to her heart, a fragile beacon of hope against the lingering darkness. Golden rays pierce the forest canopy, transforming the path into a tapestry of light and shadow. The forest awakens as the first light touches the dew-kissed leaves, promising a new dawn. Bathed in soft light, Leora's home is a space of quiet reflection as night envelops the world outside. In her hand, a leaf glows with an ethereal light, capturing Leora's complete attention. Her eyes, wide with wonder, reflect the leaf's radiant glow, hinting at the magic it holds. Lost in thought, Leora's gaze drifts far away, a vivid memory unfolding behind her eyes. A subtle smile graces her lips as the memory brings a warmth to her face. The glowing leaf pulses gently, a silent witness to the emotions swirling within Leora. Dim light casts long shadows across the room as Leora sits alone, lost in thought. A faint smile graces her lips, hinting at a secret understanding. The events of the night play across her face, a mixture of wonder and contemplation. Leora's voice echoes in the quiet room, a soft, reflective tone, she muses, her eyes reflecting the dim light.
Magic is beautiful, but truth is the strongest magic of all.
Leora says, a profound realization. Sunlight dapples Willow Mist Forest, illuminating young Leora beneath a towering willow, lost in the embrace of ancient trees. Her eyes widen with wonder, a worn book clutched tightly in her hands, its pages whispering forgotten tales. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves, a symphony of whispers fueling Leora's boundless imagination. In her mind's eye, she transforms, a brave knight ready to face any peril, or perhaps a cunning rogue navigating treacherous paths with skill and daring. She is even a wise sorceress, her heart lost in the pages of my book. Leora stands at the border of Willow Mist Forest, its depths now viewed with a profound respect. She clutches the glowing leaf tightly, a beacon of newfound honesty and courage in her hand. Sunlight filters through the canopy, illuminating her determined expression. The forest seems to breathe around her, acknowledging her changed spirit. Leora takes a resolute step forward, ready to face the world beyond the trees. The leaf pulses softly, a silent promise of strength and integrity. Dear viewers, on the quiet shores of Silver Lake, a girl cursed to be a swan by day meets a young artist under the moonlight. But when the moon suddenly disappears from the sky, their fragile love is shattered, and only a journey into the star realm can save her if he is willing to pay the ultimate price. The story begins like this. Distant whispers drift on the breeze as villagers converse, unaware of the ancient legend about to unfold before their eyes. Long ago, beside the shimmering Silver Lake, lived a mysterious maiden named Leora. To the villagers, she was only a legend, the girl who danced upon the waters, but they never knew her secret. On shimmering Silver Lake, Leora glides through the water with swan-like grace, sunlight turning her feathers into an ethereal glow. The breeze carries their words, tales of a maiden, as Leora continues her serene dance, veiled in the guise of a swan. Sunlight catches the water droplets as Leora gracefully arcs her neck, a subtle hint of magic in her movements. Unaware, the villagers watch, their whispers growing softer as they become entranced by the swan's elegant display. Little do they know, the legendary maiden is not just a tale, but a living secret swimming right before them. Moonlight transforms Silver Lake into a shimmering expanse of liquid silver as Leora ascends from the dark depths. Water streams off her ethereal form as she steps onto the shore, scales fading to reveal porcelain skin. A silk white gown shimmers into existence, clinging to her form like moonlight itself. She lifts her head, and a haunting melody pours forth, each note echoing across the still water. One night, at the tranquil Silver Lake shore, Evan, a young artist, arrives, his eyes reflecting a hopeful anticipation. The gentle lapping of water fills the air as he carefully sets up his canvas, each movement filled with purpose. The moon casts a silvery glow, transforming the water and trees into an ethereal dreamscape. Evan is captivated by the moonlit scene. His soul is lost in the serene beauty of the night. Under the cloak of night in Silver Lake, Evan's breath hitches as he suddenly witnesses Leora walking serenely on the water. He stands frozen, utterly mesmerized by the unbelievable sight before him, his mind struggling to grasp reality. Leora pauses, her ethereal form momentarily suspended between two worlds as she notices Evan. A wary expression flickers across her face as she takes in the sight of the human, a silent question in her eyes. The night drapes over Silver Lake, a cool breeze whispering through the air as Leora and Evan find peace under the starlit sky. City lights twinkle behind them, mimicking a scattered constellation, their glow painting the scene with a soft, ethereal light. Leora's eyes sparkle with curiosity as she gently teases,
Why do you stare as if looking at the moon for the first time?
Evan's gaze is focused, filled with a profound sense of wonder, his voice soft with genuine awe. He confesses,
Because I think I am.
The city fades into background as their intimate moment unfolds, suspended in the quiet magic of the night. Beneath the starlit sky, Evan and Leora sit on the Silver Lake shore, the water's gentle rhythm a soothing backdrop. A bonfire crackles warmly, its light casting dancing shadows on their faces, illuminating their intimate conversation. Evan's eyes gleam with passion. He declares, his voice filled with dreams.
I want to paint the world, Leora.
Leora's voice is soft, yet firm.
I have never left the lake, Evan. This is my whole world.
Dawn breaks over Silver Lake, its first light painting the water with gold. A soft mist clings to the surface, veiling secrets below. The lake whispers with untold stories as Leora appears, her silhouette framed by the ethereal light.
If you ever see me in the daytime, you must pretend you don't.
Leora says, her voice carrying a hint of sorrow. A moment of haunting vulnerability hangs in the air as her words echo across the tranquil waters. Leora vanishes into the depths, leaving only ripples and the lingering mystery of her words behind. Next night, under the starlit sky, Evan and Leora meet in secret by Silver Lake shore. Evan carefully paints Leora's glowing reflection, capturing her ethereal beauty on canvas. Leora shares enchanting tales of lake magic, her voice weaving spells of wonder. The night deepens, filled with whispered secrets and the soft glow of shared dreams. Under the soft moonlight of Silver Lake, Evan and Leora are radiant, their faces glowing with uncontainable joy. Laughter echoes in the night as they begin to twirl, their movements mirroring the giddy freedom of young love. Lost in each other's embrace, they dance with abandon, oblivious to the world around them. Bathed in ethereal light, their bodies' shadows outlined, paint a portrait of pure bliss against the night sky. One night, Leora emerges from the dark waters of Silver Lake, a sense of unease washing over her. A tremor disturbs the moon's reflection, shattering its serene image into a ripple. The silvery light vanishes, plunging Leora and the lake into an abyss of black. The sky above Silver Lake transforms, a chilling darkness painted across the night. She remained a swan, trapped with beating white wings, unable to speak, unable to stand on her two human feet. Trapped, she struggles against her feathered prison, her powerful wings beating a desperate rhythm against the air. Unable to speak, she thrashes, an alien creature on unfamiliar ground, her movements filled with panic. Evan watches in horror, his face a canvas of worry as he witnesses Leora's suffering distress. The night sky mirrors Leora's turmoil, the stars seeming to dim in sympathy with her unfortunate situation. Her wild eyes reflect the moon's cold light, a silent scream trapped within the swan's elegant form. On the Silver Lake shore, under the cloak of night, Leora seeks solace against Evan, her eyes reflecting desperate pleas. Her silent gaze communicates a profound need. The moon, now absent, must be restored to its rightful place. Evan meets her gaze, understanding the weight of her unspoken words, the burden of restoring the night sky. A shared commitment solidifies between them, a silent pact to face the impossible task together on the dark shore. Evan walks wearily into the dense forest, its ancient trees standing as silent guardians. He cradles Leora the swan gently, her feathers a stark white against his worn clothes. Sunlight filters weakly through the canopy, casting long, dancing shadows on the forest floor. The leaves rustle around him, whispering secrets only the ancient woods understand. He continues onward, driven by a purpose etched into his determined features. Under a blazing sun, they navigate the endless desert, each dune shimmering like a mirage under the oppressive heat. Evan's protective silhouette stands against the sun as he selflessly shields Leora, a small act of defiance against the harsh landscape. The fine sand glitters, each grain reflecting the sun's intensity as they trek onward. Heat waves rise, distorting the horizon as the desert stretches out before them. Their figures are small against the monumental dunes. In the heart of the caves, silver bats dance, their wings echoing in the silent dark. Evan and Leora venture deeper, guided by the fluttering shadows and the promise of the unknown. Shafts of starlight pierce through unseen openings, painting the cave walls with an ethereal glow. The cave's depths reveal their hidden beauty, a secret world illuminated by celestial light. Each step forward is a step into a dream, where the line between reality and magic blurs. Under an ethereal sky, they reach the celestial gate, its ancient stones pulsing with soft, otherworldly light. The gate looms, promising wonders and challenges beyond mortal comprehension. Guardian wolves of pure stardust stand guards, their forms swirling with cosmic energy. The eyes of the stardust wolves burn with celestial fire, piercing the soul with their ancient gaze. A silent challenge hangs in the air, testing the worthiness of those who seek passage. The gate awaits, guarded by celestial beings, shimmering with the promise of the unknown. Under the sun, Evan faces the celestial gate, its golden structure gleaming. Determination hardens his gaze as he prepares to confront the unknown. With resolve, Evan steps forward, his voice echoing.
A spirit has stolen the moon. My beloved is trapped in a curse. Please let me pass.
The celestial gate pulses with ethereal light, a hope between worlds. Two spectral wolves stand guard, their glowing eyes filled with ancient power.
Only the brave in heart may enter. Only one who would give everything for another.
The wolves' echoes, their voices echoing with celestial weight. Sensing Evan's pure love, the wolves part, granting passage. The star realm unfolds, an endless canvas painted with swirling galaxies and vibrant cosmic colors. Light shimmers and dances as the celestial area stretches into infinity. At the heart of this cosmic ballet stands Aurelin, an an ancient star spirit. Orlin's presence radiates throughout the star realm, a light of ancient power. She is a guardian of light in the infinite darkness. The star realm pulses with light, swirling constellations hinting at a hidden, powerful center. The air vibrates with ancient energy, unseen forces at play in the cosmic expanse. Orlin's voice echoes, resonating with celestial authority across the star realm. I know why you are here, mortal. Restoring it requires a sacrifice. Orlin proclaims, a heavy truth stays in the air. Evan stands alone in the ethereal star realm, the infinite expanse swirling around him. Before Evan, a shimmering image begins to materialize, its form coalescing from stardust.
What sacrifice?
Evan asks, his voice echoing in the vast emptiness as he watches the image take shape. The vision reveals Leora, radiant and carefree, dancing gracefully in a world untouched by shadows. Evan is conspicuously absent from the scene, a stark reminder of his isolation and the price he must pay. In the ethereal star realm, starlight dances around Orlin, highlighting the gravity in her eyes. Orlin's voice echoes softly in the vastness, a solemn promise hanging in the air. If I restore the moon, Leora will be freed, she declares, her expression unreadable. A heavy choice revealed, but you will lose all memory of her. In the shimmering star realm, Leora cries, her small form a silhouette against the celestial canvas. Desperation fuels her, wings beating against the unseen forces holding her captive. A single tear traces a path down her cheek, reflecting the distant starlight. Evan's voice echoes, a fragile hope in his eyes.
If she can be free, yes.
Under a starlit sky, the moon emerges, bathing Silver Lake in an ethereal glow. Leora transforms, her shifting form solidifying into a human shape. Her footsteps light with hope, she runs toward Evan, a chilling realization. Evan's eyes are empty. He doesn't know her. After few days, Evan stands absorbed at the Silver Lake shore, sunlight dancing on the water, lost in strokes of color and light. His gaze lifts, catching sight of Leora, a vision of grace gliding effortlessly across the shimmering lake. A hesitant question escapes his lips, a stirring of recognition.
Have we met before?
Her serene eyes meet his, a knowing smile playing on her lips.
Yes, many times.
Their love begins to bloom again.